Nong Nooch Gardens, just outside Pattaya along Sukhumvit Road, is of course famous for its beautiful gardens and fantastic entertainments of many types. But there's another very serious purpose to all of this, and it's the study of palms, amongst the most beautiful plants in the world and of infinite variety. In 2012, some hundreds of scientists have descended on Nong Nooch Gardens to study the palm.
Today is the 2012 World Biennial Exposition for palms. Now, not only do they look at palms, they also look at cycads and some of the foliaging plants that are at the gardens at the moment.
And the people themselves who are doing all the looking and the talking and the considering, where do they come from?
Okay, it's a mixed bag of fruit. Actually, they're from all over the world: Venezuela, Peru, Denmark, UK, you name it, they are from all parts of the world.
Such a beautiful day too. Are you all scientists arriving here in the gardens?
Well, we have been in the business for around 40 years.
It's long enough, isn't it?
Yes, we are from Costa Rica. That got more or less the same climate you got over here.
Yes.
And we have been in reforestation and in palm production, horticulture also.
Are you surprised at how big a farm plantation this place is?
Well, this is the most wonderful place I have ever been. I think that if heaven exists, gotta be something like this.
Right here, is it?
Yes.
Kimberly, when you see a good palm tree, you have to climb it, do you?
Well, there's always that temptation, especially if it has stair steps on the trunk. If they're smoother, it's a little more challenging. I grow palms in Hawaii and in California. So.
I see. And you find your love of palms is shared by many people?
Well, just look around.
Look around, yeah.
I've got 200 of my closest friends here from all around the world.
I'm not really sure what's the difference between Umbraculifera and Thaliaris. And I actually asked Dr. Dransfield, and he also, you know, they might be the same species, but these are, we got these from Sri Lanka, which then should be Thalieri.
While you're bringing an Australian perspective to today's undertakings, are you?
Well, I think I am, Rod. I'm actually well known around the world through the Palm Talk message board, so my reputation has preceded me, and they've come up to me and they've recognised my face. And,
really?
And I think I wear my heart on my sleeve, so I speak just generally and get a laugh. I am definitely the Australian epitome of Australia.
There are beautiful palms in Australia, so you've got plenty to look at and to work with.
Yes. And I'm a big fan of our local palms, the Livestones.
What are they called, sorry?
Liverstoner palms of Australia, and the Alexander palms and Bangalows. Yeah, big
The Bangalow is one of my favourites.
Oh yes. And I've got them growing naturally just at the back of where I live too. I'm Sunshine Coast hinterland, so a real good part of the country. Yeah,
fantastic.
Great.
People who have spotted you in this gathering, they know you from which website?
The Palm Talk. Palm Talk. It's an International Palm Society message board, so known as Palm Talk. Yeah, I've been on there for about 10 years, so they recognise my face and my hat and my sense of humour, I guess. They can hear me coming.
I'm glad we spotted you, or heard you coming. Yeah.
Thanks, Rod.
The founder's idea of making Nong Nooch a destination for specialists in the growing and propagation of palms is fully realised right here in this part of the gardens, known as Palms of the World, and you can see why. What's so very unusual about this tree is its fruit is a kind of coconut, and that's one of the most valuable food sources in the world. But it's a completely, somewhat different shape that might remind you of the human torso. course, a great deal of effort has gone into creating these remarkable Nong Nooch Gardens outside Pattaya, and the staff must run into hundreds or more gardeners and helpers of all kinds. Some of the staff now taking care of the visitors who are having a break from their day of joyously looking at the palm life that exists throughout Nong Nooch and which is remarkable in the scientific world throughout the tropical world of plants. Are you a professional working with palms in Puerto Rico?
I'm an aficionado. I'm an architect.
You just love them, do
I
you?
have a collection of about 55 out of what, 2,000?
That's all right. That's good.
It's only 55.
Anything here you want to take home with you?
Oh, a truckload. A truckload, yeah.
You're from New Jersey. Do you have palms there too?
No, but I have a house in Culebra, Puerto Rico, and Pedro was the architect,
I
and
see.
he and my husband got into palm trees. So,
And I gather once you're into palm trees, there's no getting out, huh?
no,
Absolutely.
no, none at all.
Anders, it's amazing to see all of these visitors with such a strong interest in palms here today, and they seem to be very happy customers.
Oh yes, we're very pleased. Of course, that's the major worry when you have a international conference as this, because they're from more than 21 countries, I think, 21 countries, and of course the different cultures and different language and everything. So I think we have done it. People
Looks
are
like
happy.
it.
Yes.
They're loving it, the people I've spoken to, and it's interesting that you can have a group with a core interest like this.
Yes.
That to many other people might seem a little unusual, but not when you see how gorgeous the palm trees can be in all their many varieties.
Yes, I mean they're all brought here by common interest, which are the palms, and everyone have brought their own knowledge about palms back at home or palms they're growing and like that. So everyone is happy to meet each other and to discuss that, and to discuss the names of the palms and how to grow them and so on. Yes.
What makes it so unusual is how open and airy the inflorescence branches are. Because on other Roystonias, they're really kind of tight, bunched together. This is this open, airy inflorescence. You can see right through it, basically. And this is, I think, Anders said this is the only one they have of this species here in the garden. So it makes it pretty unusual.
This wonderful gathering of scientific minds, really, from around the world, is an indication to the rest of us just how much interest there is in that beautiful thing called the palm.
Yes, they came because they heard about garden, and we have hosted the first palm conference in Thailand 14 years ago. Many came back to see how it grows. Many come because they heard a lot about our garden here in Pattaya. So that will be good for our name.
Fantastic. And I understand from some of the people here today that their work involves developing new varieties of various kinds of palms.
Yes, because there are few more new palm in the world to be used in landscape. So what we're doing, we are now hybridizing different kind of palm to make it look prettier, make it stronger, and we are doing a lot here. So they like to see what we're doing.
One of the visitors here today, a scientific man, has already told me for the lover of palms, this is simply paradise.
Yes, that's what I heard too. Yes.
And it certainly looks that way, and a beautiful setting, wonderful weather here in Pattaya to welcome so many people. You must have more than 200 here.
I think it's important, for us Thailand, us Pattaya, and us Nong Nooch, that is recognized in the world as one of the top palm garden with the right people. We are horticulture. We are botanical garden. So the botanical garden should recognize us as one of the best palm garden in the world. And this is the chance for us to tell them so through the people who came to us. This is direct sale, and it will make Pattaya a city of culture also, not just for entertaining and all that. This is it. You come to Thailand, you come to Nong Nooch Pattaya, to Pattaya city to see one of the best palm garden in the